can't send a camera down. We talked about pigging the lines, and that can cause more problems than what you've already got, because it'll take the scale off the inside of the pipe, and it'll plug up your service lines, it'll plug up your hot water heaters. So we figured that probably was not a good option either. So I mean, we're kind of fit to be tied on what's actually happening up in that area.
Okay, go ahead.
I wish, it's like you said, Jim, there's a bad piece of pipe or maybe a section. It may be back in these people's area. It may be down towards the country club. It could be over by Volkers. It could be a block to the north, where Shader Street would loop into Oak Street. And I don't know how you find it. The other day when I flushed it, that's when Wayne got that sample. Of course, naturally, everybody knows when you've got water moving fast through anything, it's going to pick up and clear out whatever is there. And I mean, it cleared up. And it doesn't look good. But when you've got the water riled up, it's going to look terrible. But, I know what you're saying, Wayne, and Kip, and there's, the only thing I can say on these filters, there's a big difference in them elements. Believe it or not, there is.
I couldn't tell that much
The
difference.
micron size is just like an oil filter for your car. Gary can help us there. You can go to Walmart and get a filter, and you can buy a GM filter. There's a difference, believe me. And,
Okay.
but, it's not that we're ignoring the problem.
No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't want to apply that. Go ahead.
Marty?
Yeah.
I brought an electric tea kettle, and I only put water in this. I do not make coffee, I do not make tea in it, it just has water. And I'm cleaning it almost daily to keep that dark brown out of there.
Have ice cubes.
So it makes me wonder what I'm drinking. And it's affecting other appliances. We've only lived in that locality 3 years. And I did not have the problem in the other location when we lived at the north part of town.
Yeah, it just seems to be located in that one area there where,
Okay.
How many homes are affected by this?
half a dozen.
Dave?
Somewhere in there.
Pardon?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay, now, what I hear here is that everybody has tried their best to fix this.
Right.
And my recommendation is to begin the process of installing a new main before we have a real problem. And it could happen.
Oh, and I don't think anybody's doubting that.
Pardon me?
I don't think anybody's doubting that.
No, and I want to go on record that I'm asking the council to begin planning immediately to bring a new main. Because we don't know where the old one is, we have to put in a new one. So, if we get mud in that water, we're in big trouble.
I don't think you have to worry about mud, but we need to start somewhere. Go back in our records on what's been repaired up there in the last 5 years. Anything that may have
As far as broken leaves.
broken water main.
Didn't somebody put in a new, Leroy, didn't they say somebody put in a new line? Who was it?
Yeah, over there, yeah. Right block and a half, I mean, they dug it up.
Up there, where was it, Leroy?
Oh, you know where it was.
By the country club?
Yeah,
Up on Oak Street someplace,
Yeah,
you think?
by-
Okay.
and what's his name? You know?
Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'd like to hear back
By
from
David.
in there, I know that.
And-
And not what,
Well, and it's not like we have, we've talked to Iowa Rural Water, we've talked to several
No,
different
no.
companies, and,
when Jim Mason lived there, did the rock
no,
over.
no, I agree.
so we gotta have some fresh water. Not only that, if
Jim
that's,
Mason found me.
the only other option is to provide filters for all of us and the replacement filters.
You go right west,
Think
You
about
don't
it.
need, and I mean, even in the interim, maybe that's what we'll have to do until we find out what.
Or
the
you
problem
could
is.
even credit the portion of the water until we get some decent water. pay for the
We'll
sewer.
come up with something. that-
Okay, what can we hear from you? Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for bringing it to us.
Okay? Yep.
Thanks for your patience. Thank you for coming to the meeting.
You're welcome.